This is a quirky and magical world, where people's moods can actually be displayed like a phone's battery level. The happier the mood, the greener the battery. The worse the mood, the louder the warning alarms. One day, a girl was invited to a friend's party, but as soon as she stepped into the room, the unfamiliar crowd instantly began draining her green battery. Her friend went off to greet other guests, leaving the girl standing awkwardly, saying polite hellos to those around her. However, the others didn't seem all that enthusiastic, which made the girl panic a little. Soon, the party's atmosphere heated up, and everyone started to let loose. But the girl, standing in the crowd, felt like she'd been dropped into a maze, lost and unsure of what to do. In the end, she quietly slipped away from the crowd, found a corner to sit down, and finally exhaled in relief as she began scrolling through her phone. But her battery continued to drop mercilessly. Occasionally, someone would approach her for small talk, but the lack of familiarity turned these conversations into awkward silences after just a few lines. She had no choice but to bury herself in her phone again. Then, out of nowhere, a drunken man staggered over and started harassing her. The drunkard's battery shot up instantly, while hers plummeted even further. In her helpless state, a cat suddenly appeared, saving her from the situation. Unfortunately, more and more people crowded onto the sofa, and her battery had already dropped from green to a glaring red. She could only keep her head down, pretending to be busy on her phone. But soon, her phone battery was about to die too. She looked up at her surroundings, feeling suffocated in this unfamiliar place. Just then, she spotted the door. Taking a deep breath, she turned and left without hesitation. Back home, the girl felt completely drained, took off her coat, and collapsed onto her bed. It was only then that her battery finally began to recharge, little by little.